So I wanted to talk about like forgiveness and just in general, but like more so in a relationship. Like forgiving is important. I mean, I think the whole world knows this now with all these like great books and videos encouraging people to forgive. But I really think that there are a lot of people who don't forgive, like even though there are so many signs directing them in the path of forgiveness, they just like they don't do it. Or sometimes like things are going on in our life and we're dealing with those things instead of forgiving. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is that we have to forgive. Like I made it like a personal goal this year to, all right, so I'm beating around the bush. Can you tell? I'm talking about my other half, right? So I made like a vow that I would forgive him, like forgive him, period. Like there's just no if, this and that. Like it's just I forgive you, and I accept you like the way you are, like no matter what, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, whatever. Like I've always had that problem, like dealing with life the way it is, like, so I've made like a personal commitment, especially in my relationship, to do that. And then when it doesn't happen, like for you, like back your way, it's like, wait a minute, like I'm working on this for you, like you gotta do it back for me. Like it's not fair just to, for me to be doing it. It's not easy like to forgive. Forgiving is a choice, and I think people like what they want to forgive. I guess I'll speak for myself. Like I wanted to forgive, but I didn't, because I always like made an excuse not to forgive when I very well should have just forgave. Just stubbornness, like, oh, they need to apologize, like none of that really matters. Like at the end of the day, like to me, if you want to be with somebody, not forgiving them only causes like more issues. Like there's this hanging up the phone thing that I really can't stand. I do it too. He does it, I do it. We do it, we hang up the phone. Or like sometimes, you know what I'm talking about, like he'll hang up on you or you'll hang up on him, and then one of you will answer and then you hang up. Or they hang up, they get you back, like I'm gonna hang up on you now, like it's just stupid, it's so dumb. Like I feel like the more we complain about something, we're of course, without even really realizing it, like it's just happening more. Stop hanging up on me. You hang up again and again and again and hang up again. It's like whatever. Like forgiveness is just really important. Like your relationship will be like so much better. You will be so much better. It's enough stress in life. There's enough things in life to stress about, and like not forgiving is really an add-on that you really don't need. I just feel lighter. Like, you know, like I said something to him today. I was like, I'm on Thursday. Like, I'm in today. Like, join me anytime. I'm on Thursday. You know, like, I'm not on Sunday. I don't care what happened on Sunday. I don't mean to sound like heartless, but it was Sunday, you know? Today's Thursday. I can't even imagine being upset about something that happened 4 days ago. I think I'm at that point in my life where it's like, who cares? Like, I'm so busy worrying about today and like what am I gonna have for breakfast? You know, things I have to do today. Like, who has time to think about like 3 days ago? Like, that's so unhealthy. It's so, you know, I'm so glad that I realize like now that is, I didn't realize it before. Like, you don't even realize it. Like, when you're in it, you don't even see like what you're doing, the damage that's being done. You're so deep inside of the loss. Like, you're just lost, and you are so like convinced that you're right, and you don't need to do this and you don't need to do that. Like, I feel so free. Like, I don't even think about it. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I don't even think about, sometimes I'm like, am I losing my memory? Because I'm not worried about things that happened that pissed me off like 2 weeks ago or 2 years ago. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Like, I have to question my memory. Like, am I getting old? Like, am I just forgetting shit? Like, or did I really just forgive? Like, am I really just over it? But then the challenge is like when you see that person again, and it brings up like, oh, that's the real test. Like, when you see him again, like, it's easy to forgive somebody if they're not in your face every day. But like, what about when you gotta see that person like during the holidays or some crap, you know? Or if you see him online, and you're like, oh, I see you. Those feelings resurface. Like, realistically, they resurface. But they shouldn't, I feel like they shouldn't resurface for long. Like, that happens to me. Like, I'll see something and I'm like scrolling, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. You know, I'll give it 30 seconds of and then I'm over it. Like, time's the time limit, like, cut off. All right, I'm not going to dwell on this crap anymore. You know, it's over with. Let bygones be bygones. Like, literally. You know, for a long time I didn't even know what the heck that meant. Bygones be bygones. Like, it was just something that I said, you know. But now I know it means bygone, like gone, goodbye. Like, forgiveness is, it's really like a long process. It's not overnight. Like, it can start, you know, it starts, but then it, you know, takes time to like fully forgive. I think it's like a circle, you know what I mean? Like a percent. Like, all right, I forgive you 30%, 40%. All right, now I'm at 60% of forgiving you. And then, you know, full circle, which is, you know, like, exhausting. I had a crazy ass day. Like, a lot of the weather, like, it's just so hot, like, weird. It's like cold, hot, sinus pressure. Yeah, crazy day. Errands, running around. My dog ate my son's pizza. What else? Just crazy day. I think the weather is affecting me. Like, I'm just like hot. I had a coat on. Like, I was wearing too much clothes. You know me, overdressed. Can't get with this weather. Yeah. Long day, but a productive day nonetheless. Stressful, but you get through it. You know, you just gotta get through it. Stress is around every corner. It's just how you handle it, I feel like. And I'm just learning how to handle my stress better. You know, I don't know what it is. Like, I think it's just age. Like, it worries me. Like, I'm changing, and I'm like, what's going on with me? Like, I'm easier. Like, you know, like, I'm really chill. Like, when I listen to myself talk sometimes to other people, I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm listening to myself, and I'm like, you are really growing up. Like, you're really growing. I'm not perfect, like, don't get me, but definitely, like, I've seen a change from my 20s to now. Just definitely a lot more chill. I hope it's just age and not like a mental disease. Like, my brain is that's how different it feels. It's like, what the heck, who am I? Who is this girl? No, I know who I am. It's just, I guess I'm just noticing changes, and I'm happy about them. Like, I should just roll with it. But it's like weird, but at the same time, it's necessary. And it feels good, like, you know. One day at a time, people. One day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. Just get through it. And be thankful for another day. Like, that's it. Just say thank you. Nothing crazy happened. You know, it's kind of good to go through life every day, and it's, you know, no car accidents, no bad news, no bad phone calls. Like, that's fantastic. I'm grateful for that. I hope you had a good day, and, you know, comment, like, subscribe, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Love ya.